Hello students, welcome to Sir's classes. This video is Ratio and Proportion Part 2. In the previous video, we learned about ratio. In this video, we will learn about proportion. Now, if two ratios A is to B and C is to D are equal, then it is written as A is to B, C is to D, and we say that A, B, C and D are in proportion. That is, an equality of two ratios is called proportion, and we say that four numbers are in proportion. Here, A and D are extremes, and B and C are means or middle term. Now, if A is to B and C is to D are equal, therefore we can say that A by B is equals to C by D. Then this would imply that B by A is equals to D by C. This is called inverto. Invertendo. This is invertendo. Now, if A by B is equals to C by D, then this would imply that A by C is equals to B by D. This is called alternando. Now, from here we can say that if A by B is equals to C by D, then if we add 1 in both sides, we will have A by B plus 1 is equals to C by D plus 1. Then this would be equals to A plus B divided by B, which is equals to C plus D divided by D. Similarly, if A plus B is equals to C plus D, then subtracting 1 from both the sides, we will get A by B minus 1 is equals to C by D minus 1, which would imply that A minus B by B is equals to C minus D by D. Now dividing, now this is componendo, and this is dividendo. So from these two we can say that A plus B divided by A minus B is equals to C plus D divided by C minus D. That is, by dividing componendo by dividendo, we get this, which is called componendo dividendo. Now, proportionality or proportion are of two types. The first is direct proportion and second is indirect proportion. The two ratios are said to be direct proportion if and only if the directions of two variations is same to each other. If direction of variation is same, that is, increasing in the value of one increases the value of other and vice versa. And indirect proportion, now the two ratios are said to be indirect or inversely proportional if and only if the direction of variation is opposite. Direction of variation is opposite to each other. That is, increasing the value of one would mean decreasing the value of other. For example, in time, speed and distance, distance is directly proportional to speed. That is, when we will increase the speed, the distance covered will also increase, and time is inversely proportional to speed. That is, when the speed will increase, the time taken would be less. In this proportion, this is equals to A by B is equals to C by D, which implies that AD is equals to BC. That is, the product of extremes is equals to the product of means. Product of extremes is equals to product of means. This can be useful in solving the question of missing term in proportion. For example, now suppose we have the following question that we have to find out the third proportion of the term 16 and 36. Now to find the third proportion, we follow it as A is to B is proportion to B is to C. Now from here we know that the product of extremes is equals to the product of means, that is A into C is equals to B square. Now here A is equals to 16 and B is equals to 36. So from here we will get our C is equals to 36 into 36 divided by 16, which is equals to 81. So the third proportion of 16 and 36 is 81. Now suppose we have the following question that A is to B is equals to 4 is to 5, B is to C is equals to 6 is to 7, C is to D is 7 is to 15. So we have to find A is to B is to C is to D. Now A is to B 4 5 5 5, B is to C, it's 6 6 7 7, and C is to D is 7 7 7 and 15. So it would be like this. Now 7 is in all four, so cutting 7 as it is common to all four, so we will get it is as 6 into 4 24 is to 6 5s are 30 is to 7 5s are 35 is to 5 15s are 75. So A is to B is to C is to C is equals to 24 is to 30 is to 35 is to 75. Now proportion is also important in solving the question based on amount distribution. Suppose we have X amount that is to be distributed between A and B in the ratio A is to B, then A will get A divided by A plus B into X, and B will get B divided by A plus B into X. Similarly, if X amount is to be divided in the ratio A is to B is to C, then the first person will get A divided by A plus B plus C into X. Second person will get B divided by A plus B plus C into X. And third person will get C divided by A plus B plus C into X. Parts. Now suppose we have following question that now P's share is to Q's share is given as 1 by 3 is to 1 by 5, and the sum of 1664 is to be divided between P and Q, and we have to find the P share. Now this is equals to 5:3. We get this by multiplying both by the LCM of 5 into 3. Like this is equals to 15 by 3 is to 15 by 5, which is equals to 5:3. Now then P's share is equals to 5 divided by 5 plus 3 into 1664, which is equals to 5 by 8 into 1664, which is equals to 1040. So share of P is equals to rupees 1040.